Everyone heads to the south of France this week for the second race of the current triple header for the French Grand Prix at the circuit Paul Ricard. Located in the small town of Le Castellet near Marseille, this 5.842 kilometer circuit is not all that popular. Drivers tend to be a bit indifferent towards it, but fans have never really taken to it at all, mainly due to the just insane amount of runoff, which fans tend to not like anyway. But these ones in particular are designed with endless lines of coloured gravel, which makes following the race from wide shots difficult at best and downright dizzying at worst. That said, this track is actually quite a good fun track to drive in the Codemasters F1 22 game, and the drivers tend to say that it's pretty good fun as well. And as anyone who might have listened to the Everything F1 podcast, link below, in the past year will know, we thought the French Grand Prix of 2021 was absolutely fantastic, arguably one of the best races of the year, and a hugely surprising favourite of our own Coops, who usually despises this place. Here's hoping these new cars can throw up a good showing this year too, and speaking of, why don't we take a lap of Paul Ricard? You want to start with as straight an exit as possible out of turn 15 to get the power down hard and early and pop up in DRS down the home straight. Pull right, hug the curb and brake hard into the completely blind left-hander of turn 1. The tighter you can take 1, the easier it'll be to get the power down through 2. Again, take a tight line through 3 and give a wider, faster arc through 4. Pull left as quickly as possible and swing right through 5. Six is tricky, brake slightly and then let the car run wide while you accelerate. 7 is flat out over the curb, but do be careful, these new cars tend to be very skitty on curbs. Open DRS again and pick your braking point at about the 100 meter board for turn 8. 8 is very fast and you want to hold 4th gear through 8 and through 9. Keep a high speed, run out to the curb, accelerating flat down the short run towards 10. 10 is a completely flat right-hander. And then 11 is a very tricky parabolic arc. Decelerate continuously until about 5th gear, clip the inside curb and power out towards 12. 12 is tricky too, again decelerating all the way around to the left this time. Try and avoid the curb on exit. 13 is a quick right-hander before the slowing left of 14. Pull as far left of 14 as you can to brake and open up 15. Get the power down hard and straight, pop up in DRS and run to the line to finish the lap. And there we have it. That is a lap of the Paul Ricard Circuit in the south of France. Now, I nearly went here a couple of years ago. I had tickets for 2020, but we all know why that was cancelled. So hopefully I might get to go again next year and get some live pictures of the track itself and see if it's really that dizzying in real life. A fast lap on this track used to be very dependent on the curbs, and that's still the case here, but these new cars with their ground effect aeros, their super sensitive floors and very stiff suspension can be very upset by curbs, so it'll be interesting to see how much of an effect that has on the race this weekend. But as is always the case, the braver you can be, the faster your lap will be, and that rings very true here this year. But tell us, who do you think is going to come out on top at the French Grand Prix? Leclerc has finally claimed the top spot again in Austria, proving he can win more than just from pole. That was his first race win ever not starting from pole. Can he do it again in France? Is France going to suit the Ferraris? Will Red Bull bounce back yet again with Max claiming yet another victory of the season? Or, here's one for you, with the incredible top speed of the Alpines and the long straights that the Castellet is known for, will Alpine's straight line speed grant them a surprise home victory? Who knows? Tell us your thoughts and predictions in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Check out the Everything F1 podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks as always for watching. I have been Seán, and enjoy the French Grand Prix.